All right, welcome into the inaugural edition of Tribe Talk, where we're going to talk, each week during the season with this man sitting next to me, new Chattooga Indian football head coach, Roone Gable.
Well, I appreciate it, Ben, and I'm excited. I'm excited opportunity to do this. Been our kicking off our first Tribe Talk here, so let's get going.
Heck yeah! So, Roone, I know you transitioned from Tryon High School. You were the offensive coordinator, correct, for
That's
a few
correct.
years, and you transitioned down here, and you put together what seems to be an all-star staff. Can you talk about the staff that you put together?
We were truly blessed to put together the staff that we have. A lot of veteran coaches that that showed interest in Chattooga. Not showed interest in me, showed interest in Chattooga, and I didn't know all of them up front. So we were blessed with getting Coach Danny Wilson. Stepped down at Cahulla Creek last year and had some family ties to this area and was wanting to get back in the area, and it fell into place so well. Coach Scott Chandler, kind of the same situation, state championship coach at Tyner in Chattanooga last year, looking to kind of take a step back and be a dad. His daughter is going to be coming into school here next year, so. We looked up on those two as well as the rest of our staff with Coach Roshmel Young on offense. I didn't know Coach Young personally, but I knew his high school head coach, Coach Dan Duff.
Oh, yeah.
We worked together at Tryon for the past few years, and when he put us together, that thing just fell into place as well. So we've been blessed.
Awesome. So let's talk about, spring has started. You've had a good number of practices so far. You got your scrimmage coming up this Friday. Let's talk about how springs went so far for you.
We completed last Friday was practice number 6, and it's gone well. I mean, we've not even scratched the surface of what we're going to do with our scheme on either side of the ball. We're just teaching fundamentals, and we're just trying to really not to overwhelm our kids with putting in too much too fast. So we'll put something in, we'll focus on it, polish it for a few days, and as a staff, we'll say, hey, do we want to try something else or do we want to stay right here? And we've made the decision to pretty much go in with where we are now. We'll probably have 4 or 5 run plays, 6 to 7 pass concepts in, but we want to be as sharp as we can be with those and look good when we go to Chickamauga on Friday night.
Gotcha. So I noticed there's still, probably 3/4 of the way done with your football field out here. And, a lot of fields these days, especially the ones you're going to be playing on, are going to be turf. So do you order special shoes or anything like that?
Ben, it's kind of crazy. 11 out of 12 games we play this year will be on turf.
I was looking
and that's
at
counting our scrimmages, with the exception, I think Dade County right now will be the only grass field we play on in late October. So no, the cleats today are pretty versatile. So knock on wood, one set of cleats usually goes on both type of fields.
All right, welcome back into the first edition of Tribe Talk. I'm here with head coach Roone Gable. So we talked about spring in general. Do you have any standouts that you can call out that's been doing good this spring?
I'm going to say this, Ben. Number one, I want to say I'm proud of all of them. They've bought in to what we've been preaching, the energy, the excitement, the attitude. They've been coachable, and that's all we ask for them. We've had some good leadership. Senior Bubba Bass, who I think everybody around here knows Bubba. He plays hard, both sides of the ball, gives you everything you got. Bubba's done a great job for us. Some other guys that I got to see from the other sideline last year that's been exciting to watch now, being on their same side. Query Gibson. Query's a great athlete, very versatile. Right now playing 2 or 3 different positions for us. I'm anxious to see Zayden Cook now that track's over with. Zayden just finished 3rd in the 110 hurdles this weekend. Hadn't really got to do anything other than some small drills for us. anxious to see him back there with a ball in his hands this
Absolutely.
week. So we've been blessed with those guys. But like I said, I'm excited about all of them because they have they've done what we've asked them to do, and we're still sitting at a number of around 75 on roster right
Awesome.
now, going into our second and last week.
Awesome. This is, like you said, the last week here. Friday will be your scrimmage game at Gordon Lee, 7:30 kickoff, correct?
It's actually 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
We're going to go with 7 o'clock kickoff.
7 o'clock
here,
kickoff, and it'll be at Gordon Lee. And you said you had some idea on the format of that.
We're going to, Coach Gross and I go way back, and we were together at Trine for a few years before he returned to Gordon Lee, and so we've remained close. What we've decided to do is we're going to play the first half as real football as possible, minus live special teams.
Okay.
Being with 9 practices, it's hard to get in the special teams, the time it takes. So we're going to kick some point after touchdowns. We may even try a field goal, but the rest of that will just be, there'll be no special teams. Now we may run a kicker out there to kick off or even
simulate it a little bit.
But it won't be anything going down tackling or anything like that. So
Gotcha.
The second half, the way we've got it, some of the get everybody involved and get everybody on film and just kind of give them a little reward for putting in the time and effort over spring. So
yeah, with your numbers being up, one thing I've noticed at practice is you're rolling in multiple sets. Like 1, 2, 3 O line. I'm like, wow,
yes.
that's important to be able to roll in numbers like that. That helps their growth in the
that's
future.
a luxury, and we've made a big point of that. Now, will we 2 platoon? That's not our goal.
Yeah.
Now, if we are able to do that, then that's great. That's only going to help us. But we want to find as many people that can play on Friday night as possible, and that's been the whole goal of everything we've done this spring.
Awesome. I appreciate you joining us, Coach.
Thank you, Benton.
Thank you very much.
They've got the
Just like that. They said that. Shake the burst. Yes, sir.